before we get to the ghost peppers, I'm keeping you in anticipation. We're going to do a tour of the outdoor garden. We've got our pumpkin patch over here. I've got this coming up. I don't know if that's what that is. And I got a text message. I forgot to turn my sound off. Sorry, people. But this is the pumpkin patch. And amongst the pumpkin patch, I have a lone watermelon. That's not doing all that well right there. I'll show you what the other one looks like in the other garden, because I found it after last week's video.
I found a new pie.
Yeah. We've got a very happy little kid. This is my part of my herb garden with some weeds that I haven't really been doing much of anything with. I really do have to weed the gardens. Probably gonna do that this set. I've got stuff coming up everywhere. Make sure I'm not pulling. I'm gonna wait till the stuff gets bigger to pull it to make sure I'm not pulling up my herbs. But if you look in there, one of my favorite things about gardening with my kids is you never know what you're gonna have come up where it comes up. Like this is supposed to be just, you know, a little, let me zoom out for you. It's supposed to be just a little flower garden with a section for herbs in the front. However, the kids planted seeds, don't step on the seedlings, all over the place. They even planted it out in the yard getting mowed.
Mommy.
You come over here,
Mommy.
Stoy.
Mommy.
You have the rest.
More water.
I'll get more water in a little bit. You have the rest of the herbs, right? Coming up. But you also have this kind of stuff. Oh, that's grass. So, and if you look in here, which is also just supposed to be a flower garden, you've got the same thing. Look at those beautiful bleeding hearts. You've got random stuff coming up that shouldn't be coming up. Like I see a lot of clover, but then I got this, and I got this. I've got my cotton plant growing right here. Doesn't look too healthy. It looks like it got sunburnt. Hopefully it'll snap out of it. We even have carrots in here. And we've got somebody sweeping. Pull up the weeds to the best of my ability. Look, I've got a whole patch of carrots. I didn't plant those there, the kids did. And we have something digging. Oh boy, this is gonna be a fun year. Now, in this section, I also planted chrysanthemums and mosquito grass or something like that. It's like citronella. So that's all gonna come up and it's gonna help keep the buggies away. This is very sad looking. It is a lily of the valley that I transplanted from across the yard into a pot I was going to take home. And this is the garden. As you can see, I put up tomato cages, mostly because I'm trying to grow as much as I can in as small of a space as possible. Anna, please get out of the seeds. Oh, you're getting your shovel? Just be careful of the seedlings, okay? Yeah, I mostly put it up to hold the netting up. So, I've already told you that this is a red boot jalokia, or ghost pepper, that my neighbor grew last year and she gave me. Well, I stuck a whole bunch of pepper seeds for a white boot jalokia in it because when I did the greenhouse, they never came up. Well, look at what I got growing. I've got a little baby white boot jalokia. And I'm just waiting for this bad boy to put out more leaves. Now if we go into the garden, I've got my beets and my radishes. Fine. Sorry about that. Multitasking with my phone. Huh. Got a whole bunch of beets and onions. This garden is mostly onions. All these little grassy things are onions. I've got a whole bunch of weeds I gotta get in here and weed out. But I can't do it until I have somebody to keep the baby out because she likes to help me. Now I'm looking for my tomatoes over here. And I've got... I'm all zoomed in. Let me zoom out. Let's see here. Should be right there. Right there. I've got one, which I believe is my Black Beauty. And then I've got one up here. There's another one, and I got a whole bunch of weeds. Now, if we come around here, look at the strawberries. Woo, I got strawberries growing. And a whole bunch of sunflowers. Now down here, I have in my shadow, Anna, excuse me. Excuse me, stay out of the garden, sweetie. I've got another tomato doing good. I've got a cluster of tomatoes. I've got another tomato. Where is it? These shadows are killing me. Right there. Got more tomatoes. Woo. Oh, that's a rock. Let me zoom out. Got more down here. And I've got a whole bunch of them all over that way. Now, the sugar cane that I planted is in this area. Right there next to the columbine, doing real good. These tomatoes look amazing down here. Look at them, nice and green. I've got something pretty coming up there. I don't know what it is, but it's beautiful. I've got my celery starting to come up, all these cabbages. Look at the corn. That's going to be a transplant video when I don't have the kid here. And in here, if I can zoom into it, I've got my watermelon and my blackberry bush. And they're all doing wonderfully. Now, Anna, I told you stay out of the garden. So, my next video that I'm going to make, hopefully this weekend, we're going to be weeding the garden, and we're going to be making a planter bench. Basically a bench with 2 planters on either side. And we are going to be planting. I'm going to bring my peppers outside that I have grown in the house. I'm going to take out sunflowers, and we're just going to have a blast planting more. Anna, enough. No. You're smushing the tomatoes with that rock. I am so sorry. She's throwing a rock at the tomatoes. But yeah, no, we're going to have fun planting, and... yeah. Okay. We have... oh, those might be peas growing. I didn't think about that. That might be my peas growing. We're going to have fun with the brassicas and all that happy stuff. Let me just check again to see if I have my beans coming up. Which I am not seeing anything that looks like beans growing. So I think that got dug up and eaten. Well, that's it for this video. Before I leave, I would like it if you guys give me ideas about what to do for this beauty. This is new. It is underneath a pine tree, so the soil is going to be on the acidic side. I gotta clean it up some more and put some more soil down. But it's already got some blackberries, maybe some raspberries growing in it, and a old cloth with seeds. We're not sure if it's any good or how old it is or if they're gonna come up. But yeah, any ideas whether I should turn it into an acidic vegetable garden or if I should put some pollinators in here? Leave a comment below and let me know what you think. All right, have a wonderful day. It's like 100 degrees outside, so enjoy your summer. And like and subscribe for my daughter. She loves it when you do that, although her favorite is when you leave comments. So if you have an idea as to what we could do with that corner, it needs plants that like shade and plants that like acid. And I know blueberries like acid, but they like sun. So yeah, I don't know what to plant there. Just leave a comment if you have any ideas. Thanks. Have a wonderful day.